Kia ora e hoa. Hello, my friend. Haere mai. Come and join me. Do you remember a few weeks back, we read a story about how all families are different? Well, sometimes families change in different ways. This story here is called The Mosaic. It's by Deborah Kelly and Nicky Johnston. Nicky drew the pictures and Deborah wrote the story. Are you nice and comfy, ready for a story about a family? Well, let's begin. The day Mama's vase broke, everything changed. Dad went away. Mama stayed in bed. And Nan came to stay. Mama's vase had been a present from Dad long before Frankie was born. It had held birthday flowers, anniversary flowers, congratulations flowers, Mother's Day flowers, and just because flowers. But now it was a big broken mess on the kitchen floor. Oh no! Look how many pieces the vase is in. It's a big mess, isn't it? Frankie watched Nan pick up the pieces one by one. How would they ever fit together again? She curled up small, like one of the broken pieces, and shut her eyes tight. Nan sat down beside her and squeezed her hand. "Would you like to see something special?" she asked. Frankie was curious. Slowly, she sat up and wiped her eyes. "Okay," she said. They rode in Nan's little blue car past fields dotted with sheep, along the winding riverbank, past the playground, along the motorway, and over a big bridge, right to the centre of the city. Can you see the city? Way over here. They've got to go over the bridge and past the playground and past the paddock full of sheep. Frankie held Nan's hand tightly as they zigzagged through the jostling streets to a pair of glass doors. "Here we are," said Nan. "I wonder where they are." Where do you think they'll be? The gallery was cool and quiet and filled with light. Ah, they went to an art gallery. Frankie wandered from painting to painting. She peered into glass cabinets, wondered at delicate weavings, and pulled faces at the masks on the walls. Look at Frankie's face. She tiptoed up the stairs, turned a corner, and stopped. "Wow," Frankie whispered. Can you see what Frankie can see? It's a big picture, isn't it? The picture was as tall as the ceiling and as wide as the room. Frankie could almost smell the fragrant flowers, taste the salty air. Any closer, and she felt sure she would step right into it. Then she noticed something. "Nan," Frankie pointed. "It's made from broken pieces." Can you see? Lots and lots of different pieces. Nan smiled. The artist is a ceramicist, but when an earthquake struck, all the pots and bowls and plates and cups she had made broke, so she decided to make something new from the pieces. It took her 2 whole years to make this mosaic. Frankie looked more closely. Some bits were curved, others flat. Some were chipped, others sparkled. There were big pieces and small pieces and medium-sized pieces. Then she saw the curve of a bowl and the handle of a mug. It was true. The mosaic was made from lots of plates and bowls and cups and vases. How cool! For a moment, Frankie felt bad for the artist. None of the broken pieces would ever be cups and saucers or plates and bowls or vases again. But all the pieces were still there. They had just been arranged differently to create something new. Something new and something beautiful. On the drive home, Frankie thought about Mama, Dad, and Nan. The pieces of her world would probably never fit together exactly how they used to either. But all of them were important. And all of them were still there. Maybe they could find a different way to fit together, a new way, a way that was every bit as beautiful as a mosaic. Can you see how Frankie and Nan used the broken vase to make this mosaic? With Mama and Dad and Frankie. They're all there. They just fit together differently now. What a beautiful story. If you'd like to find out more about this book, you can visit ekbooks.org. And it might be a good one to look for in your local library or bookstore. The Mosaic. Sometimes things change, and it might not be the way we like it, but if we give it time, we get used to it. And sometimes it can be just as special as a mosaic. Hey, thanks for joining me. Would you like another story? Well, come back and visit me again soon. I love it when you come to visit. Ka kite. Goodbye, my friend.